Once the bankruptcy process is over, everything changes. You are in control again. You are starting with a clean slate and you have the power to build whatever you want from it. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. You are only going up from here. There are a few standard steps you want to take to start moving yourself in the right direction. Form new habits and a new way of thinking. Probably the first thing you want to do right at the outset of your recovery from bankruptcy is to change your way of thinking. Think about what made you went into trouble in the first place. For a lot of people, bankruptcy is just a result of bad habits and the way they spend their money. So you are going to want to form some new habits that will serve you better than the old ones. Start saving money instead of spending everything you make every month. Make a spending record and a spending plan to track your expenses. Your spending record will help you figure out exactly how much you are spending every month, and you will be able to see how many of those expenses are necessary and how many of them are optional. Your spending plan will help you figure out how to get the most value out of the money that you are making in the future. Between the two of them, you will never lose track of your finances again. I am going to show you how to make both a spending record and a spending plan later in upcoming videos. For now, just focus on changing the way you think about money. There has been a big trend lately where people have been encouraged to live way beyond their means. This is especially true of the United States. Consequently, thousands of people are buying things they don't have the money to buy, and it's getting them into trouble. If you are part of this epidemic, it's time to break free of it. Whenever you want to buy something, always make sure you have the money first. Save up for big purchases before you make them. Living within your means is the first step to taking back control of your finances. Rebuild your credit. Another big step on the way of bankruptcy recovery is rebuild your credit. Credit damage is one of the worst side effects of filing for bankruptcy in the first place. It's going to take some time to do this. Take it a day at a time and be diligent. Pay off any remaining debt you may have. Start paying all of your bills on time. Keep tabs of your credit score. Remember not to close any of your lines of credit that will hurt your score even more. Later in upcoming videos, I will go into detail on how you can repair your credit and make it stronger than it ever was before. Get financial counseling. Many people who go through bankruptcy feel ashamed about it, and because of that, they don't want to ask for help. This is normal, but what they do not realize is that most people were never trained to manage finances. Nobody expects you to do other things you were not trained for. For some reasons, everybody just expects that they should know how to manage money without any actual training first. It does not make any sense. Getting financial counseling isn't embarrassing, it's practical. Once you have it, you will be able to get the training you need to manage things on your own in the future. Having professional help on your side is great for several reasons. To begin with, it takes the burden out of your shoulders. This is a big change in your life. It's hard to shoulder things like bankruptcy by yourself. If you know that there is someone in your corner That is going to put your mind at ease. You will be less fearful and more confident. Progress will happen much faster that way. A counselor already has the tools and the knowledge you need. There are a lot of resources available, and you do have the option of digging them all up by yourself. But that takes time, and it can also be frustrating. Your counselor will already know everything you need to find out. That is going to help take away a lot of unnecessary stress. Another benefit of having a counselor on your side is that you will be able to create a better budget if you are getting professional advice. You can do it yourself. Also, in upcoming videos, I will show you how to create a spending record and a spending plan. Nevertheless, having a counselor takes a lot of the guesswork out of things. You probably will not have to go through as many different versions of that spending plan before you figure out a way to make it work in real life. Having someone on your side who already knows what they are doing is more or less like being able to take a shortcut to the finish line. Don't overlook the importance of human interaction. Bankruptcy is overwhelming. That feeling is bad enough as it is, but it's get even worse when you keep it all to yourself. You don't want to go taking your frustration out on your significant other either. There is no reason for you to deal with that alone. If you have a counselor, you also have a knowledgeable ear to vent to. It will probably clear your head to be able to get everything out on the open on a regular basis. With a clear head, you are probably going to recover faster. Look up a good counselor on your budget to help you through this, and do your research before bringing somebody on. There are some scammers out there who are only looking to cheat you out of your money. Get some references and make sure the counselor you choose is trustworthy.